I basically did not want to discuss much about it as a person. Yes, yes, as a person, I basically would not want to discuss much about the new compensation plan. Not because it will not pay, but to me, it is not the best approach. Just to throw some light, after request of a few people, I'll just go into this thing in 5 minutes, then go to repeat what I shared yesterday in a simple way. We are basically getting into the altcoin season, like I've said it before. Ethereum is very soon approaching its previous new all-time high, which was around $4,500. That was the all-time high of Ethereum, which we are going to discuss. And basically, most of the cryptocurrencies are now doing very well simply because we are now entering the super altcoin season. And I'm going to give you reasons. Yesterday, the government of the United States of America was able to pass three laws, which I believe today will be the last day about these laws, and they are bringing a regulatory framework into the crypto market space. But before we go there, allow me just jump here very fast into this announcement by Royal Q. I'll just go through it very fast. Dear Royal Q users, to further enhance a healthy of the Royal quantitative ecosystem and optimize the advisory structure, Royal Q will officially launch a new advisory status and a profit sharing starting from the 1st of August next month. This update will clarify a status tier, refine profit sharing standards, introduce quantitative recommended pool and weight mechanism, aiming to improve fairness and long-term sustainability across the platform. To ensure the transition, both seasons and new users, the following arrangements have been made. Number one, effective date. This will launch on the 1st of August 2021, official implemented on the 1st of September 2025. Sorry. Transaction period. Duration. From the 1st of August 2025 to the 31st of August 2025. That will be the transition, the duration. Okay, during this period, the new promotional rules, profit sharing system, and weight bonuses will be fully activated. Demotion assessment will be suspended. Users who do not yet meet the new maintenance criteria, e.g. number of referrals, active members, advisory points will not be demoted. All users will be given full time to fulfill referral, activation bonus, and advisory points. Okay, now let's go into the core adjustment of the new system, just to share. Rank status, promotional conditions, and profit sharing. Number one, a quant. You have been having a V1, you'll now have a new member called a quant. When someone activates their robot, they will be called quants. And what are the benefits? Number one, you'll be able to receive 30 RB for activation, which is $30 whenever you activate someone. Receive 25% of the direct quant reward, meaning that when someone will be charged 20%, okay, 20%, okay, on their fuel fee, you will always receive 25% of that. Okay, now let's go to elite. An elite needs to have 20 valid users and activate 135, meaning that for you to become a quant, you basically need to make sure that you have 20 people in your team and you have 135 activated robots. They don't need to be monthly, but as long as you have a total of 135, basically you are good to go. What are your benefits as a quant? Basically, you will always receive 30 RB from each referral and 25% like the quant. Now, the next thing is that in any activation that will be done worldwide, whether in your team or not in your team, worldwide, 20 RB will be put in the pool to be shared among the quant. Yesterday, you see, I wanted to clarify on this, so let me just get this because that summarizes everything in the compensation plan. So I'll just get here on the Royal Q feedback. So I asked Royal Q about yesterday, and here is my reply. This simplifies that compensation plan in short. So I wanted to know what makes the new compensation plan unique. Because when they add the word weighted, for example, on the V6 compensation plan, for you to earn what we call the daily activated bonus, you need to at least have one V6 in your team. If you don't have, you don't earn. Now, I wanted to know what Royal Q is bringing. It's saying, hello, Royal Q is delighted to serve you when a new user, whether in your team or not, activates the account, 20 RB of their activation will go to the elite pool and will be distributed among the same rank users. Does that make sense? It means that when someone activates their robot, $20 will be put in the elite pool users. Okay? If the user have the same rank advisor in their team, they will earn an extra share. For example, if 100 RB is in the pool and there are 4 elite advisors, there are 4. So the 100 is in the pool and you are 4. But on these 4, there is someone who has an extra elite. It means that instead of this being shared among 4, they will be shared among 5. So if one of the 4 has an extra elite in their team, now the $100 will be shared among 5. So the total of 5 shares will be divided. The other 3 will get 20 RB on the 100, 20, 20. And the advisor who has an extra elite will get 40 RB. The daily bonuses will depend on the bonus amount in the pool. Now, here is my concern. This means that at the start, when there will be few elites, the money will be huge. How many have seen that? If the elites will be few, people will make a lot of money. How many have seen that? You see, I've seen people talk so much. Me, I'm not a talkative guy. I just want to focus on basics. It means that the more elites, if the elites will be few, they will make a lot of money because they will be sharing on a very big basket, yet they are few. But here comes the testing time. When the elites get many, does that make sense now? When the elites become many, it means that the reward will be less. Is that clear? Let me know in the chat. I want to go back to my sharing. It means that the reward will be less. If the elites become many, they will now be sharing this portion among themselves, which means at the end of the day, the reward will be less. That is the logic. I have had people who say, and someone says, but even members will increase. Yes, it doesn't matter, but when you become many, as the number of elites increase, you will be sharing the same amount of money when you become many elites. You'll be sharing the same amount of money, which means in the long run, the reward will become less. Number two, to me, this could be a very compensation plan if everybody was putting in equal effort. I don't know if people understand me. For example, in team A, these activate 100 people. In team B, these activate 5 people. But they are entitled to share on the effort of group A. I don't know if people are able to see that. Yes, you have the power to earn from everybody in the royal queue system, which would be superb. But this means that the more elites join the what? I know some will be jumping out because they are not able to meet the numbers. I know some numbers activation will go less, and some will not be able to stay in the pool. Some will be out, some will be on. But as long as the numbers increase, the bonus will go down. Simple logic. Me, I don't need to think so much. I don't need to go into mathematics. That's the simple logic. But then there is something Royal Q adds here on their compensation plan. And I'm not against it, and it doesn't mean that if it passes, I'll still find a strategy to make sure that I collect the money. I've seen people worry about that. But then here is the twist of the game. The person who has more elites makes the more money. How many can see that? Because it is a weighted bonus. I don't know. So you earn one more share if you develop an elite in your team. I have seen people who say this will all about, I will bring people direct. If you put people direct on yourself, you'll not make the money. You need to create a team. You need to create elites in your team. The same thing, you need to create principles in your team. Okay, because the next one is principle. You need to create principles in your team. And the guy who has more leaders will make more money. At the first of the compensation plan, people have been consistent in the business for some good time. They are going to make a lot of money. But at the end of the cycle, as more leaders develop, the bonus will get less. So me, I'm not against the compensation plan, like I see people speak. My issue is to Royal Q, and it's very simple. The new compensation plan looks unfair to me. Why? The return of someone's effort is reduced in the long term. Okay? In the long term. Because like it or not, at the start of the journey, few people will be principals. At the start of the journey, few people will be global partners. Like it or not. And as long as these people are few, the bonus will be huge. As simple as that. But as more people develop, as more leaders develop, the bonuses will reduce. And on that reason, me, I don't need to think Royal Q. No, because this is straightforward. But then this doesn't mean, then the other thing people are saying that, for example, if this is true, that when I am a principal, by directly become a principal, I have one share. Listen to this. When I directly become a principal, when I directly become an elite, I have one share. It means that if I only have my 20 and the 135 activated robots in my team, I qualify. Give me a 2, if you can see that. Since I receive one share, If I don't have any elite in my team, I receive one share. I receive one share. It means that if I have the 20 direct and the 135 active accounts, I qualify. So it is very easy for me not to struggle so much. I qualify, I start making the money for a full year. Then people who are working, yes, when they have more elites, they have more share, but I qualify to share on the bonus. This works very well because it will allow many people make the money. But at the end of the day, more people in the pool, the rest they work. I'm not against the compensation plan, but I'm just bringing the logic to understand. I see Leader Doris Great saying something. Yes, Leader Doris Great. Just I'll give one hand, then I move. Huh?
Thank you, my leader. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I understand clearly the illustration you gave about having, if you have one extra member, that's one extra elite, you have 40, like you explained just now. Supposing I, Doris Great, I have Oris under me. I have Oris as elite qualified, and Oris is elite qualified. Okay, I get from this pool, like you explained now, we are four, and Oris is under me. He is qualified. Okay, does he get that same 20 bonus like me? I get 40.
Then share. If you have $100 in the pool,
Yes,
okay, and you are
yes.
four, and he's an elite in your team,
Yeah,
but
then
he's an
he
elite.
made the five. He's the fifth person.
He's the fifth person. So they share among all of you. Now they will share 6 because you have one extra in your team. Instead of sharing this bonus among you, the 5, you will have an extra share. So it will be 100 divided by 6. So for you have an extra share on the pool.
Oris will also have.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Oris will share, but for you, you'll have an extra share. So to me, at the end of the day, the leaders will make more money. How many of you have seen that? You see, me, people have spoken to me that maybe, Julius, you are worried, your bonuses will go down. My friend, if you look for people who have the most active leaders, my friend, I have the most active leaders, I think, in Royal Q. Man, I will make the money. But me, my biggest concern is that people are not going to be rewarded according to their effort. How many of you see as I see? Me, I'm not a guy who wants to pull everything to my side. I am not a guy who wants to pull everything on my side. Guys, me, I will make the money. Even if I sit down and calculate, I will qualify. I will get the big bonuses because most of the leaders who would qualify, they have been seated. They no longer have lines running. My friend, it will be the greatest opportunity in my life that I have ever met. I was even speaking to one of my upline yesterday and was like, man, this is your best time. Just sit down, push this compensation plan like nobody else so that you make the more money. But let me tell you guys, me, my heart is different. The only way I can keep making money is when people that have joined the team make more money than me. You get it? So that's why, because of those reasons, I'm calling upon everybody. Whether it works or not, it is not the issue. That Royal Q needs to sit down and look through the compensation plan. Give me one. If you're okay with me, then I'm gonna just go into the training. I request one of my leaders to post a write-up to Royal Q. That's all. If it works out and they look through their compensation plan so that people could be rewarded on their effort, me, it's okay. I'm not pushing this. I'm not pushing this because I will not make the money. Man, I will create as many leaders as possible. Me, I know what to do, and I'll be making the money. Okay, but I want Royal Q to revise their compensation plan. Someone wrote to me, you are worried because you are making money from team quantification. Man, the team quantification will now become huge. The money will not be coming from direct bonuses. The money is in the team, in the team. That's why Royalty is saying when you develop other leaders under you, you make more money. The 25% and the $30 is nothing. The money is in the team. And who has the team of the leaders will make the biggest share. Hey. Then someone is saying, but then why are you worried? Man, my heart, I'm usually a different person. I don't want everything to be about me. I want someone who's starting their journey to be as very good profitable as me who has been here for a very long period of time. Because at the end of the day, if they don't make the money, they stop pushing the business. When they stop pushing the business, also the pool will get empty. Give me a two if you have understood. Once they stop pushing the business, the pool will get empty. The pool, hey, the pool will get empty. And when the pool gets empty, will I be making the money? Question: when the pool gets empty, will I be making the money? The answer is an exact no. Hey, when they get discouraged, man, the pool will get empty. So it is not about me. Okay, so let's get into now the lesson. All right. Okay, now let's jump into the lesson. Okay. Remember yesterday, am I still loud and clear? Let me know in the chat. Okay, good. All right. So let's now focus on the reason why we come here in the morning. It is to find a simplified approach of making money from the markets. And the most important thing on our call today is to find opportunities. Generally, the market is on an uptrend. The market is on an uptrend. And yesterday we discussed three basic, most important things you must look at. Let's start from that. So I'll share my screen like I've done. I'm using a phone. Can you all see that I'm using a phone? Usually I don't want you to think that the success you need a laptop. Yeah? You see, yesterday one guy called me and said, Julius, I was thinking that if I buy a laptop, that's when things will work out, will work out for me. I'm thinking I need to buy a laptop, man. You just need a good phone. You just need a good phone. Stop complicating your game that you need a laptop. Without a laptop, it seems you will not be successful, man. You just need a good phone. Okay, so don't complicate your life. I have seen many people who say, no, 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 my leader, there are time for you. No, no, no. Use a phone. So this is a phone. Okay, so I will use my phone. Okay, then I will come here on a browser, any of your choice. If you are using Chrome, if you are using, let me see, I have a couple of browsers. If you're using Brave, if you are using Carbon, any browser, okay, any browser. So I'm using this. This is a crypto-based browser. So this one, Carbon, is a crypto-based browser. This is a browser for cryptocurrency. So I'll just come in here and I write Bitcoin. BTC, a very important metric, BTC dominance. And then I'll select a chart. Then when it brings chart, I'll choose trading view. So it will basically, if I have already downloaded trading view on my application, it will basically bring in trading view. And once it opens, you will tap on this box here. Even if you are new, it will open up. And you can choose any time frame you want. I told you it's best to always have a top to down approach. So question, is the Bitcoin dominance going down? Question, is the Bitcoin dominance dropping? Answer some answers in the chat. Is the Bitcoin dominance dropping? Some answers in the chat. Is the Bitcoin dominance dropping? Can we all see it going down? There is nothing like you need to reason so much. Now, when the Bitcoin dominance is dropping, what does it imply? Because yesterday, I only talked about the Bitcoin dominance. What does it imply? It means that the other time, the general market structure, the amount of money in the market, just a minute. The amount of money in the market, the total amount of money in the whole market. Let's say if the market has $3.8 trillion on this money, which cryptocurrency is taking the biggest share? That's what we mean the dominance. It means it is the dominance. That if the dominance of Bitcoin, if the dominance of Bitcoin versus other cryptocurrency, if it is dropping, it means that now investors are changing their mind from investing their money so much in Bitcoin and pressing it in other coins, which we call the altcoin. This should give you a mindset that you should never think of shorting the market. Give me a one if the message is home. If you are in futures, because it means that investors are changing direction of their money. I don't know if that message is home. They are changing direction of their money from pressing it into Bitcoin into into sorry guys. Hey, 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 will I survive? So the people who want to earn free money, they are like saying he should not talk so much. You know, there are people who are supporting the weak people are supporting this compensation plan. It is going to be equality for all, or even us who have been on the rank, we are going to start enjoying money. We are going to share. It is time for sharing. They can talk for the whole day. Hey, my brother from Kenya is called Ugutu. Could you post the what people need to write Royal Q and the Royal Q email in the chat as we move? So, guys, is that clear? So even if we change the time frame from 1 day to 4 hours, we can see that the Bitcoin dominance is dropping to 1 hour. We can see that the Bitcoin dominance is dropping. We can see in 30 minutes the Bitcoin dominance is dropping. We can see in 15 minutes the Bitcoin dominance is dropping. In 5 minutes, the Bitcoin dominance is dropping. Is that clear? Let me know in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Is that clear? So as the Bitcoin dominance is dropping, it gives a chance to the rise of other cryptocurrency. That is very important step. Step number 1 in your trading. Can we go to step number 2? Let me know in the chat. Are we ready for step number 2? Are we ready for step number 2? Are we ready for step number 2? Simple trading approach. You don't need headache. Simple. There is no reason why you are not making money because maybe you are worried about overanalyzing markets. You can be able to just do simple things and make money. Okay, now let's go to step number 2. Step number 2 will still be coming on any browser. Here I use the Carbon. You can use any of your choice. Let me use Brave now. Any. So now here, we shall go to CoinMarketCap. So we shall type in CoinMarketCap. Okay. So thank you so much. I see someone has dropped a message in the chat. So before I continue, so what I will do, I will copy the message. Okay. Then I tap on the email of Royal Q. Then I come to my Proton mail. Okay, this is Royal Q. It has replied me at 5 p.m. But man, I needed to remind them that I should never get tired of reminding them that they needed to look through this compensation plan every day. So let me come back and copy the message before I continue. I needed to remind them that my brothers look through. People are saying, man, me, I will make my money. Bus, copy, subject, message. Aya bus. Ta-la-la-la, ta-ta-ta. So I've sent. Now I come to Royal Q. You can also do the same that side before we go to trading. So I come here on Royal Q. I tap on feedback, online customer. I long press, paste, send. Okay. Hey, I only had the title. Okay, where is the big message? Copy. Yala baby wo. Kwako mami. See you. Love you. Bye, baby. Okay. All right. Back now to part number 2. Now, part number 2, we go to CoinMarketCap. How many have written like me? How many have written like me? I have used the Zoom here. Give me a one if you have also written. very good thing. Yes. Give me a one if you have written to Royal Q in the chat. A very simple task to their email, all to their Royal Q to a V3 and above. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. I have explained the reasons. I don't need it to lie on. Because when you hear someone with a high rank telling you, my brother, we are going to collect money, they will have more leaders, meaning they will make more money than you. Simple. Yet your $10 that comes from your team could get back to you. So you needs to revise. Hey, it needs to revise. But no matter what comes, just know, me, I'm a hard nut to crack. Man, I'm a hard nut to crack. Yes, I'm a hard nut to crack. Just know. By the way, the people of Ginger, we are coming in your area on the 10th next month. The people of Ginger, we are going to be Ginger. The flyer is going to be out tomorrow. The flyer is going to be out tomorrow. The people of Ginger, we are coming in your area. The people of Ghana, on the 27th of September, we are coming in your area. Okay? In Accra. 27th September, we shall be in Accra. On the 10th of August, we are going to be in Ginger City. Okay? So the Ginger community, see you. The flyer is going to be out tomorrow. The venue is going to be cleared today. Right? We are going to clear the venue today. By all costs, today we shall be clearing the venue and the flyer is going to be out. See you. 3 events will be happening. We shall be recognizing people who have been able to rank up on that day. We shall be doing members training and we shall be doing a compensation plan or a presentation. Now, step number 2 is to visit our coin market cap. Okay, and while here, we want to see coins that are trending. Okay, we want to look at coins that are trending. Can you all see these coins that are trending? And I want to explain to you. You see these coins that are trending, and I'm going to just give you reasons why others will always have a high percentage than others. Okay, so we are on coin market cap. Give me a 2 if it's home. We are on, but a few people are writing. Will this lesson continue? A few people are writing. Will this lesson continue? Will this lesson continue? Since a few people are writing to Royal Tube, will this lesson continue? Surely. Will this lesson continue? They only need the mail. Hey, they don't want to write it. Okay. Okay. they, they, no, it will be free. I don't know about Ghana, but Uganda, it will be free. You don't need to pay. Okay. You don't need to pay. All right, guys. Let me now focus. So once you are on coin market cap, you want to focus. In the bull run, the approach is different. In the altcoin season, the approach is different. You don't go for everything. You only focus where the money is going. Is that clear? Let me know why people need to understand this. When we enter the altcoin season, you'll find that there is a certain category of coins where people are putting their money. There will be a time when there are only meme tokens trending. There will be a time when there are only utility tokens trending. So you don't want to go and put your focus on coins that are not trending. Give me a 3 if I'm clear. You want to put your money where money is flowing. You don't want to go and sit on a coin because it has an opportunity, yet investors are not seeing opportunity where you are seeing opportunity. Am I speaking to somebody? And I'm going to give you now why and which one you should trade. Now, once you open the trending coin, there are a few things you need to focus on, okay? Focus on market cap. Can we see these figures below? This is 214 billion. This is 225 million. This is 12.4 billion. This is 15.5 billion. This is 30 billion. This is 2.4 trillion. This is 12.8 billion. Now, this is where the trick works. Usually, the coin that has less money, if people are powering money in those particular coins, the coins that have less money will always have a higher return in percentage. I don't know if people will understand me. This is just trick. Because the coins, if let's take this category, there is this category of XRP, HBAR, XLM. I think ADA is it in that group, I'm not sure. But you will find that when a certain category or a group of cryptocurrencies that almost do the same thing, in most cases, a cryptocurrency that has a low market cap will outperform a cryptocurrency that has a higher market cap. Is my message home? Then we go to something else. So when you are finding opportunity, try to look more into a coin that has a less market cap if they follow in the same category. If you don't know categories, you just need to tap here. You see here there is category. So you can come here in category and find out which category of cryptocurrency is doing best. I don't know if people are understanding me. Because when you tap on category here, you will always find that there is a certain category that is doing better than other categories. A certain group, for example, these are Binance airdrops, cooking, city ecosystem. What is this? But there are many categories. This is when you are a critic, you are spending a lot of time in analyzing. But you can always, if you have time, you can always come and analyze and find which category is doing better. For example, the Binance Alpha airdrops are doing better now. Okay. The cooking city ecosystem. What is this one? Okay, this is the cooking city ecosystem. They are here, led by Cardano, Chainlink, Nexo, and others. So you can always come back here to category and find which category is leading the race if you have your time. So you just tap here on average price change and find one that is leading. Then you go and find which cryptocurrencies are coming from that category, and then you see if they have an opportunity. Or you can just stay here on trending, and then find which cryptocurrencies are trending. This was 24 hours, maybe in 1 hour, and find which one is trending in 1 hour. Now, as we speak right now, you'll find there could be other cryptocurrencies that are trendy than the one you had picked. So you come and see Epic, RIO, CRO, XRP, Hint. So once you find which ones are trending, then third step, come to still here. You can use any browser. So you come here and you use what we call crypto bubbles. The crypto bubbles, okay? So it opens. So this is crypto bubbles. So once you are here on crypto bubbles, don't waste time. Just scroll down here, find an exchange you are using. You can even create a watch list. I have always before created a watch list of Royal Q. Okay, but you can go specific and basically pick Binance. Which coins are performing well in the Binance exchange? This will save your time. You can even go ahead and say, I want to see them in 15 minutes in your crypto bubble. What are you trying to do? You are trying to identify the best opportunity for you right now. Instead of you just dying on the market, you are trying to identify, and you can be specific. 15 minutes, the bubble size you want performance, the bubble content. Are you looking for dominance? Which coin is dominating more in the market? Are you looking for volume? Which volume is getting into a particular coin at a particular moment? Okay, so when we go with 24-hour volume, because trading is volume, where more money is flowing, that's where the money is. For example, you look here, Loca in the last 24 hours has had $15.33 million. Okay, look here, LPT in the last 24 hours, it has had $55.73 million. Are you able to copy, ladies and gentlemen? Because volume is everything. When more volume is flowing in the coin, this coin has higher chances of outperforming Shiba Inu. $515 million has entered this coin. Doge, 14.56 billion. So there is more money. If there is more money flowing into a particular coin, it means there is more opportunity. Is that clear? Drop me a 2 if you are now following. We are going to our last step. We started with Bitcoin dominance. We are able to understand that the Bitcoin dominance is going down, which gives us power, ladies and gentlemen, to focus on altcoins. Number 2, we went to coin market cap and we have found there could be a couple of coins that are outperforming others, which you could pick manually with HBAR, XRP, and so many others. But we went specific on crypto bubbles to be specific on a certain exchange. And we see there is more volume entering Doge than any, or Shiba Inu than any other cryptocurrency. And all of you have seen that on Doge, there has been 14.58 billion, meaning more money seems to be entering the Doge ecosystem. Is that hard? Let me know in the chat. I don't need to think, but is that hard? Let me know in the chat. Me, I don't want to complicate trading. Let me know, is that hard? Now you want to find an opportunity. Is that hard? Let me know. So now we have opened the Dogecoin. This is our Dogecoin. The first thing we want to find out, is Doge on a downtrend or an uptrend? If you just look with your eyes, this has nothing, even someone tell you draw a line. If you just look with your eyes, you can basically see that the coin is rising. Is that right? You can see, if you draw a line below, you can see, the coin is rising. You see, I don't need you to think. I don't need to draw a line. The coin is rising. It is going up. It is taking an upward direction. Meaning, okay, this coin is on an uptrend. Now, what you want to do, there are several ways to make money on an uptrend. There are so many. There are so many, but I'll share a few. Number 1, if you don't know how to draw lines of support and resistance and what, and it is your biggest challenge, you don't know, you are worried, you are scared, there could be around 5 ways. There could be around 5 ways. But let's start from the simple one. If you have worry about making money on the uptrend, number 1, go to your royal queue. Are we ready? Go to your royal queue. Simple. I'll teach the simple ones. I'll share like 10. Pick what works for you. Come here to your royal queue. Either spot or futures, it doesn't matter. Okay? But futures, you need to be keen. Let's start from spot. I'll come here on spot and I'll pick any coin of my choice. The coin that is on the top of our screen is RPL. The next one is sushi. The next one, so I can flow with where the money is flowing. I don't know if that makes sense. I can flow with where the money is flowing. Now, by this case, you are going to use the 15 minutes time frame. And so you'll come here on create. Let's start from here. Then you basically going to set up your robot. Then you come on advanced options. From trigger price, you can choose RSI, the relative strength index. And since it is a pumping coin, listen to me, since it is a pumping coin, you are waiting for an opportunity when people buy and when they sell. And this coin, if this is the RSI, let me draw, this is 0. This is 50% movement. This is 100% movement. It means the RSI moves with the movement of this coin. When it rises, the RSI rises. When it comes down, the RSI comes down. Is that clear? Give me a 1. I'm showing you simple ways of trading. No headache. No headache. If the RSI goes up, the market rises. When the RSI goes down, the market goes down. Simple. When it reaches on 80, this coin has been overbought. When it reaches below 20, this coin has been oversold. So, since we are going to use 15 minutes, we are going to trap this coin that once it rises and comes back in the oversold area, let our robot buy and take 1% or 2% repeatedly. Give me a 1. Give me a 2 if you have understood. That's what you are going to do if you want to maximize the bull cycle. Number 1, you will not be caught in the overbought area. You will only buy this coin when it drops, when people have oversold. I can put the RSI for you so that you can see how the cycle happens. Let me return to the chart. No thinking. I don't need logic. As long as the market's on a bull run, this is the best I could do. So I'll tap on RSI. Look here, guys. You don't need to risk so much. You just need to use the, let me remove the moving averages so that people could see. Look here. As we speak right now, if you look here, Royal Q has 3 RSI. Let me tell you, as long as these markets are rising, you need to maximize them. Okay? You see, the RSI of 24 that is looking at the past 24 candles is at 61. The RSI of 12 that is looking at 12 candles is at 56. The RSI of 6 that looks at the past 6 candles is at 46, meaning if we are going to draw lines, this is 0, this is 50, this is 80, this is 100. It means that the RSI of 24 is at this point. The RSI of 12 is at around this point. The RSI of 6 is at this point. So for you, what you are finding, you are saying, when this candle, this RSI drops, it comes in my area when it has been oversold, let my robot buy. Can we go ahead and set that up? I'm going to give you like 5, I can even give 20 ways, simple, of trading. Can we continue? Now I know that number 1, the RSI of 6 looks at 6 candles. The RSI of 12 looks at 12 candles. The RSI of 24 looks at 24 candles. Now, simple. This one is very fast. This one is moderate. This one is slow. Give me a yes. Some of you focus on setting, but the biggest thing is in understanding. Because I can set it and go away. But when you understand what you are doing, you don't need me. I don't know why people want to be spoon-fed. I'm here to enable you understand. Because when I say set, on the next coin, you will say, where is the signal? Where is the signal? My leader, bring the signal. Where? I want you to understand so that you go and try it out because you have understood, not because you were told to do so. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat. The goal is to enable you become self-independent so that you don't need me to make money. Because when you understand that this means this, then you know what you are going to do. This thing of just give us and make money is for weak people. Now, look here. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me very closely. If this is 0, And this is 50. And this is 100. Listen to me. This is 80. If you are trading in the spot market, listen to me. If you are trading, because most of you don't know how the spot market works. Let me explain. Let me explain. Now, this is too much things that I need to talk about. I'm finding a way of avoiding some. This is 100. This is 50. This is 20. This is 0. This is 80. Anything above here, the coin has been overbought. People have overput money. Question: do you want to buy a coin that has been overbought? Let me know in the chat. Do you want to buy a coin that has been overbought? Do you want to buy a coin that has been overbought? No, because when you buy a coin that has been overbought, you stand chances of losing money. The less risky coin is when you buy a coin that has been oversold. That's where there is less risk. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat. You want to buy a coin that has been oversold. So once this coin has been oversold, it has less risk. But look here. There are 3 RSIs. Okay, there is an RSI of 6, there is an RSI of 12, and there is an RSI of 24. This looks at 6 candles. Teaching is not easy. Someone is asking, how do I know it is oversold or overbought? Teaching is not easy. You need to go back all the time. There is an indicator called RSI. It is a line that moves with the movement of the market. When the market rises, it rises. When the market goes down, it goes down. When the market rises, it rises. When the market goes down, it goes down. So it moves from 0 to 100. In the middle of the journey, there is 50. When it reaches 80% here, this coin has been overbought. Here there is 20. When it reaches below 20, this coin has been oversold. Is that clear, my sister? So down here, we have these figures. We have 60, we have 55, we have 43. So we can see if it is at 60, it's above 50. If it is at 55, it's still above 50. If it has 44, it's below 50. Am I clear now? Am I clear now? Am I clear now? Can we continue? So when I put up my RSI, I can now see and say, this coin is not in the oversold, is not in the overbought, it is in between. How many of you can see that? By using these parameters here, this coin is not in the overbought, is not in the oversold, it is in between. Now, let's understand Martingale, how the robot works. Look here. Let's understand. When coins are on an uptrend, it is not easy for them to come back and drop down here. They form what we call retracement. It goes up, retraces, goes up, retraces, goes up, retraces, goes up. They do not usually behave like sweet. Am I making sense? I just wanna, and the only way you can do that, just come and put up this thing called the Bollinger band. This one. To see that. For you to see that, Just apply this thing called the Bollinger Band. What does it do? It has 3 lines, the one in the middle and the one below, just to show you. When candles are forming above this middle line, the coins are on an uptrend. I'm simplifying your trading. When candles are forming above this moving average in the middle here, coins are on an uptrend. And in Royal Q, it is a 21 moving average. Coins are forming above this line. They are on an uptrend. In simple terms, when coins go up to this band, this coin has been overbought. When the coins reach this lower band, this coin have been oversold. Is that clear? Am I simplifying? Me, I will give you simple ways. There could be so many ways people kill the rat, but I want you to give you simple ways on how you are going to enjoy money. So question, is this coin on an uptrend or a downtrend? Is this coin on an uptrend or a downtrend? So I can open any coin without asking for help. I open this one. I see. Although this coin is at negative 23, it is forming above the 21 moving average. It's on an uptrend. How many are copying? How many are understanding? I don't want cram work. I open bonk. Although this coin is at negative 6, it is forming above the 21 moving average in 15 minutes. It's on an uptrend. Is that hard? Let me know in the chat. So I will make sure I have my RSI in suit. I'll make sure I have my Bollinger Band in suit. Is that hard? Is that hard? And I'm going to show you another one, my last one. Is that hard? Now someone is overthinking. Why? Some of you overthink. There are 3 lines. This one above, this one in the middle, this one below. When candles touch this line, they have been overbought. When candles touch this line, they have been oversold. When candles are forming above this middle line, shatala. When candles are forming above this 21 moving average, this one in the middle, coins are on an uptrend. That hard. Don't overthink. See, some of you overanalyze simple things. I am not here to complicate trading. I'm here to show you simple ways of making money. Because me, I'm a teacher. In my blood, there is teaching. So I don't need you to go into terminologies of trading. Simple. Now, look here. You are going to add on one other thing, and that is volume. Could someone type the word volume in the chat? You make sure, yes, you have tapped on your RSI, you see 56, 64, 70. But this is the most negative coin. Then in your mind, you know, this is at 55. This one is at 63. This one is at 68. Hey, my friend. Hey. If this is 0, and this is 50, and this is 100, although this coin is the most negative, my friend, it is above here. How many have understood that? Then you say, even when I put my Bollinger Band, I can see it is forming above. So it has even touched this upper band here. It has been overbought. So before I start making noise that I'm going to kill this coin and it continues, I'm in danger. Whether you are opening the highest positive coin, whether you are opening the one in the middle, you are using your royal Q to find an opportunity. And I can open as many coins as possible. If I want to stay longer in the coin, I will use a longer term. Does that make sense? If I want to stay longer in the coin, I'll use 4 hours, 1 hour. That's something I want to make like 3%, 2%. If I'm using 15 minutes, I'm looking for 1.5, 2%. If I want 4%, 3%, I'll look at this coin in a bigger time frame. Now, the other thing I want to add is volume. Make sure the volume bars are on. Look here, guys. I want to simplify your trading because me, I don't know why people are broke. Do you see these green and red bars? Do you see these green and red bars? They represent something very important. And if you're using an iPhone, they have a different representation. They even have numbers attached. This is trying to show you the green represents buyers. The red represents sellers. The green bar represents buyers. The red bar represents sellers. Simple. Simple. Don't overthink. So when you look at these bars, you will find that when the buy is very long like this one, man, they pulled the market down. When the buy is very green like this one, man, they pulled the market up. Is that hard to understand? Because when there is a stronger green bar, it is trying to represent you that, my friend, the market is going to do wonders. When you open a coin and it's showing you consistent red bars, my friend, no matter how you are interpreting the chart, it's trying to tell you, my blazer, we the sellers are available in plenty. Am I speaking to someone? Am I speaking to someone? And I'm going to share with you because some of you are worried for nothing. So, volume is telling you is a very important metric in trading because it interprets for you what is happening in the chart. You can go ahead and lower it in a lower time frame. You can go ahead and put it in 1 minute. It's up to you to see what is really happening. Are buyers coming in or the sellers are still taking charge? Hello? I'm going a little bit longer, but I want to make sure that most of you understand. So if you want to get good metric, you could use 1 hour, you could use 4 hours. You want to stay in a coin for some good time, you want to use 15 minutes if you are looking for those short opportunities in the market. But then let me go to RSI, my main course. These, I think, have helped you to basically understand what could be happening in the market right now. Now look here. Even if you don't have all this knowledge, but you basically know that the RSI can be used to make entries and exits in the market. You can trap this coin. For example, if you are using the spot market for basic understanding without thinking much, let me remove all indicators. If you are using the spot market, this is what happens. You will always make more money in the whole warehouse mode. Even if you are in futures, let me explain what is whole warehouse mode. Follow. Please give me a one. I want you to listen to me very critically here. Listen to me very critically here. Listen to me. If you want serious money, the money is in the whole warehouse mode. Let me explain. Let me explain. The robot buys here. The coin goes down. It buys again 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 here. The coin goes down. Listen to me. What you are doing is called dollar cost averaging. As long as the market is in that trend, are you able to understand me? And the market is favorite in that trend, this is the best way to make a lot of money. And here is why. When it puts in $10 here, and then it puts in $20 here, and then it puts in $40 here, and then it puts in, let me say, $80 here. You see, it is doubling whenever the coin goes down. And I'm about to make a huge statement. It is doubling whenever the coin goes down. Do you know what this means? The amount of profit that you make in crypto does not depend on the amount of money you have invested. People are going to kill me. The amount of profit you make in crypto does not depend on the amount of money you have invested. The amount of profit you make in crypto depends on the quantity on the quantity of coins you have bought. Yeah. I need to repeat this class tomorrow. Hey, I come again. The amount of profit you make in crypto does not depend on the amount of money you invest. The amount of money you make in crypto depends on the quantity of coins you have. That's why someone with $50 can make more money than someone with $500. Can you write to Royal Chew? Can you write to Royal Chew? Because I'm not willing to come here when I'm not being paid very well. Guys, I usually see people, hey, how much capital? How much capital? It is not about capital. It is about quantity. Let me show you. That's why even in futures, I think I have a coin running. That's why even here in futures, when Binance wants to take your money, you know that Binance wants to take your coins. It does not need your USDT. How many of you know that? That when even you are trading in futures, Binance is interested in taking your coins. It is not interested in taking your USDT. It wants your coins. I want to take them. It wants the coins. It does not want the money. Because your profitability is seated in how many coins you are willing to risk. Let me check on my floating loss. You see now the market is getting better. Our floating loss is reducing now. I will sell this in 2026. Yeah, money is returning. Yeah, good. I will not sell any coin here until each has paid back 50% of the investment. Thank you, floating loss. We shall come at the right time. Don't worry. We shall come when you are at 100, and I will not sell any of my coins. Woo! We are now smiling. We are about to smile better, bigger. Okay, back to the game. So, for example, the reason why I shared here, let me open this coin. My profitability on this coin will depend on this quantity, not on this money. Am I able to copy? Are you able to copy? My profitability on this coin, I'm trying to show you. My profitability on this coin will depend on this quantity, not on this money. And let me explain so that you understand me. Let me explain so that you understand me. Look here. This is the current price of this coin. This is my average price. Listen to me. This is the current price. The lesson is getting longer than I expected. This is the average price. It means that if the current price of this coin gets to 0.1, The amount of profit I will make will depend on how many coins I have times this price. Is the message home? That's why someone can invest $10 at a cheaper price because they get so many quantity, they make more money than someone who puts in $2,000. Is the message home? Is the message home? Is the message home? Let me know in the chat. Because this guy has, that's why someone who put in $10, when maybe Shiba Inu had 60 zeros or 10 zeros and has more quantity than you who comes in with your $1,000, he makes more money than you because they have more quantity of that coin. Is the message home? That's why I'm trying to say, if maybe you are trading this coin called 1000 sats, when you are using either the RSI to trade, you need to put your coin in the whole warehouse mode so that whenever, because the coin is on an uptrend, whenever it buys, it puts in more money so that once it sells, since it has been buying at different prices, you have more quantity so that you can make more profit. Is the message home? Is the message home? It is never the money that makes money. It is the number of coins you have that makes money in the business. That's why when people ask me, how much can I invest? It's not about how much. No. All coins are on an uptrend. There is free money here. Could someone enjoy a 3% on 1,000 sats? There is a 2% on 1,000 sats. Even a 3, because 1,000 sats is up by 5%. Now let me explain. Why is 1,000 sats rising? Listen, guys, these things are simple. These things are simple. DGB, 1,000 sats are cryptocurrencies related to Bitcoin. I told you, and I want to repeat, when Ethereum starts going up, Pepe, Bonk, Flow, to back to the message. Oh. Now the DeFi ecosystem, I see it's also on a rampant rise. Let me go to RSI to end my lesson. So I come on RSI. Make sure you are not putting all your money once in the market. I hope that is clear, because when your robot keeps buying, you'll be able to be more profitable than putting your money once in the market. I hope that is done. So I want to trade, so I can use the RSI if coins are on an uptrend, or I can use the KDJ. Okay, any of them is okay. But let me start with the RSI. I hope tomorrow I'll do the KDJ, just to remind you. Now, you have a couple of options that are at your exposure. Number one, you can have two RSI conditions. One is an RSI of 6. Another one could be an RSI of 6 or an RSI of 12 or an RSI of 24. This one moves very fast. So I would recommend that you always use this RSI to be in the oversold area because for it moves with the movement of the market. Even if I take you back to this coin and we open it up, you can see that the RSI of 6 is at 80. Can we all see that? The RSI of 6 is at 78. 12 is at 80. This one is at 78. So you can apply two RSI parameters. I would recommend now, since the market is highly volatile, the RSI you can use, by the way, these, because for them they will not harm you. The RSI of 24. Then you come here. If you are very fearful, you change this trigger price to RSI. You can use the RSI of 12 and add on the RSI of 24. These two. 15 minutes, don't go into the oversold area because they will not reach there. Make it whenever it goes less than, anything less than 40 or anything less than 40 and 30, anything less than 40 is very safe. It means that the RSI, just understand the RSI, because the market will wait for your RSI to get here. This is 0, this is 50, this is 80, this is 100. Whenever the RSI will get below here, your robot will start buying. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat. Whenever your RSI will get below 50, your robot will enter the market and start buying. Meaning if it continues a little bit, these will be margin calls, buy, 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 buy. And when it starts rising, just here, your robot will give you your profit. That's what it means. So because you have said that my robot enter the market when the RSI is below 50, you are not over risking and you are not under risking. Is that clear? Is that clear? Let me know in the chat. No, now there is another indicator. If you don't use the RSI, you can use the KDJ. The KDJ also, let me show it to you. When you open your chart, there is this indicator called the KDJ. Can we all see it here? It has the K, the D, and the J. Simple. There is no magic. The J is this fast moving blue line. You see this fast moving blue line? For it is like the RSI. It moves with the movement of the market. But there are two important lines, K and D. Okay? There are two important lines, K and D. Whenever K crosses D, the market goes up. Whenever K, this is K, this is D. Okay? You see? When K comes and crosses D, the market goes up. The same thing, when D crosses K, the market goes down. So you are here. So it also moves from 0 to 100. So when you come to set it here in Royal Q, because it works only 15 minutes, and you choose the KDJ, they are giving you two entries. Do you want it to buy when the K crosses the D, which is called the golden cross, the KD cross? Do you want your robot to buy when it is less than 30 or less than 50? If this is 0 and this is 100, 50 is here, 30 is here. When you are saying 30, you are waiting for it to come and cross around here. That's when your robot will buy. When you are saying here, you want it to cross around here, that's when your robot will buy. So you just choose on the two. When the golden cross happens, less than 30, the robot should buy. When the golden cross happens, less than 50, the robot should buy. When the K crosses the D, is that hard also? And you know that from 0 to 100, 50 is half of the journey. Meaning that when it buys from here and the market rises, you will make the money. When it buys from here and the market goes down a little bit, margin calls will get in. When it rises, you make the money. Because when you buy at 50 and the coin continues going down, will you get annoyed or you'll become happy? Now I want to see if people are understanding my class. When it buys at 50 and the coin goes down, will you get annoyed or you'll become happy? You'll become happy because since you are using the whole warehouse, it is going to give you more coins. How many are following? It is going to give you more coins, 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 more coins. And when it rises, you make money. Question: is it hard to make money in the spot market now? Pick any coin. If you fear the other ASI, use the KDJ. People who are killing knows lo mangununu ponkata sinkanini kote, a line that grows above the cantapanistic corner that goes below the contapanini mastery. There, you are dying with the headache for Nancy. Use an indicator. Set your robot. Make money. Julius, how can I not miss out on an opportunity? Question. Julius, what can I do not to miss out on an opportunity? Do this. Do this, guys. Let me say you have a capital of $500 and you want to trade how many coins? Let me know in the chat. It's up to you. Me, I don't care. You want to trade, if you have $500 and you want to trade how many coins? Let me see in the chat. It's up to you whether you are trading 1 or you're trading 2. Okay, you want to trade 2, which is 250. Okay, it means that yeah, another one wants to trade 5, another wants to trade 2, another wants to trade 1. Okay, so I want to trade 2 coins each with 250. All right, and I want my robot at least to buy 5 times, okay, or 10 times, up to you. Okay, so I will say that let me go with the first buy. Let me say of $10 or of $20. What I will do, I'll get $40 in my account. Listen to me. I'll get $40 in my account and put a first buy of $20. And I open 1, 2, 3. 3 coins at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. 3 coins at the top, all 3 coins at the bottom. Then I come here in the middle. You remember where we started from? The coins that we looked at that were trending. Do you remember? Give me a yes if you remember. I already have my list of coins that I've seen that are trending, that have the volume, the other side. So I know which coins to focus on. Do you remember? Do you remember? Guys, if no one remembers, then I'm going to leave. You remember? All right, good. There is one. So I already know coins that are trending. I already know on Coin Market Cap, on CoinGecko, on Crypto Bubbles, which coins are doing well. I have written them down on my list. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 coins on my focus. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to waste time. But repost it again. What do you want me to repost? Man, I'm not going back. Attend tomorrow. Come early. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to pick those coins, all right, and put my KDJ. I put $20. I put 40, and my first buy-in is 20. I expose those $20 in all the coins if I want to buy two. It means that when my robot buys the two, the rest will disappear. Give me a two if you have understood. I activate 7 coins. The one that reaches the parameter is what the robot will buy. If it buys my 2 coins, the rest will disappear. Then I return my capital to the spot market. Then I return my capital to the spot market. Is that I make sure my first buying amount is 20, I put $40. I remove my USDT from the spot market to the funding wallet. Then I activate the coins. When I activate the coins, let the robot pick which catches first, it takes the $20. The rest will disappear because they will say insufficient funds. I return my capital, trade continues. Thank you so much. Now where I am, there is no charge. But once there's the meeting, we already late. Once the meeting ends, we shall end there. Is that hard? Let me know in the chat. Is that hard? Let me know in the chat. Is that hard? So what are their signals? Where there are no signals, we should be making money. Tomorrow, I'll focus on futures because what happens on spot can also be done in futures. Now, listen, lights, listen. In futures, you also trade in futures, you also trade either. So also here you have the RSI. And in futures, it's very simple. Here there is RSI, there is KDJ. Okay. On long, it is also golden cross. If you are going short, I'll talk about this thing tomorrow. If you are going short, it is death cross. See, guys, people are telling you futures is hard. Here it is death cross. Here it is death cross. It means that if I'm going to apply my KDJ that moves from 0 to 100, Royal Q is saying, do you want to buy when it is over 80 or when it is over 60? Automatically, I will choose 80. So that when the death cross happens swing on the top of the mountain, I make my 1%. Yeah? How many are still following? I put that money in the spot and I removed the balance. After it has bought, I return the balance. Let this coin, because when this coin pumps, it has to come down. It means that when the KDJ was at 80 here, you entered. By the time it is here, you're already out. Why are you broke? Why are you broke? Why are you broke, my sister, my brother? You are dying on the market candle, the magnetic poncanitic candle, the sankuna kanamalitic candle. When this candle is with this candle, you are busy on the chat. Where is they talked about the candamonic amanigidin candle. They talked about a candle that candlizes the candling content. Why are you suffering, my sister? Why are professors not the richest people? Because they prophesy everything. Why are you suffering? Yet you can apply an indicator on this coin and say, who is pumping? You just come here on the market. Who is pumping? You ask, who is pumping? RPL. So you think you will pump forever? Okay. RPL. See you. See you, my brother. Epic. You think you will be here forever? Okay. Okay. So let me swam you. Then you come here. You say, KDJ, how are you? I'm fine. When this coin goes up in the air and you form a death cross at 80, buy him. And I will take my 1% without asking a neighbor. Then make sure your leverage is a 5x, especially now in the bull run. Are you focusing? Don't take 10x, take 5x, take 2x, take 3x. Am I speaking to someone? Because we are in the bull run, reduce your risk. Hello? Don't put 10, 20x, it will not reach there. By the time, ladies and gentlemen, what is trading? To me, this is how I define trade. Trading is the ability. Now, why are you focusing on mine? I'm not trading now. That's why some of you fail. You suffer. But yours is in 15x. I'm telling you what works. This is not a trade running, my brother. You will sweat plasma. I was still doing this because the market had not shown a clear path. You will sweat plasma. You ask people who are about to get liquidated. When they're about to liquidate you, you ask them. Someone called me having diarrhea at night. My leader, the king himself, the only V60, Eastern Central Africa, the King Kong. How are you, sir? I said, I'm fine. I'm calling you at this moment because I'm undergoing a counterfeit situation. Yes, sir. Even I'm out of the house. My brother, I'm here. I have gone out 3 times. Gone out 3 times. And my brother, is there anything I can do so that this coin changes direction? I told him, get a candle and blow it. The second time the guy called me when he had deleted the candle and is blowing the candle physically. I was like, my friend, me, I was joking. I have no saving. So to win, put a 5x. Put a 5x, take 1%, take 5x, do 2x, do 3x, don't exceed 5x. Hello? So that when this coin is pumping, huh? When this coin is pumping, it is speaking all the language. By the time it just does this, you are out. How many are learning how to bangwa the market both in sport and futures? How many are learning to bangwa the market both sport and futures? I want you to make money in all directions. In all directions. East, central, center, center. Because, let me tell you, the new compensation plan. This one is like what? Yeah? This one is like, how does that happen? Blowing a candle manually? Yeah, you can. So people are killing. By the time you look here, guys, when it makes this death cross here at 80, buy at low prices. When it makes the 80 cross, just take 1%. Don't look for so much. Just take 1%. But also, I want to warn you. I want to warn you also that if the general market is on an uptrend, it is dangerous to short the market. I also want to warn you. Is that clear? You have to set your robot. I'm not here to talk about setting the robot. I'm here to tell you if the coin is on an uptrend, it is dangerous to short the market. The best way is to long the. Am I clear, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the chat. If you open a coin and you see that the coin is on an uptrend, The best strategy is to long the coin, is not to short the coin, because markets can turn over. But still, you can apply the KDJ and see if you buy the highest hill of the mountain. Because let me tell you, when your leverage is low, for example, let me show you this coin. When your leverage is low, the coin can go against you, but you are not liquidated. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. When your leverage is low, the coin can try to get against you, but when you are not getting liquidated. When your leverage is high, yes, you can get out of the coin quickly, but you can easily get liquidated. Number two, when you are trading, don't trade highly stubborn coins. Does that make sense? If you see that there is a coin that is pumping in an abnormal way, coins that pump 200%, 300%, avoid them in futures. Am I speaking to someone? Am I speaking to someone now? Let us end this class by saying this. You can, especially spot traders, did you know that you can put your coin on a cycle? That whenever the KDJ makes a golden cross, you make the money. For example, all of you must be able to understand that the following cryptocurrencies are going to do wonders. Let me show them to you so that you do not regret. If you have your money, go place these coins in cycle and make your wins. Are we ready? That is my last entry. Then we call it a day. Are we ready? I believe the following cryptocurrencies are going to do wonders. You can apply the KDJ, you can apply the RSI on them, put them on cycle in spot. In futures, it might be very risky, but in spot, it has zero risk. Number one, Ethereum. Ethereum, I believe Ethereum is going to hit its all-time high. Ethereum will be a very good cryptocurrency. Number two, BNB. I believe BNB will be one of the super coins in this current cycle. Solana. I believe Solana will be one of the super coins in this cycle. And I'll give you reasons embarked on those specific cryptocurrencies. Number three, where are they? 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 The rest of the list, let me just write it here. I believe XRP, bar, XLM, put them on a cycle. Use RSI, use KDJ. Whenever there is an opportunity, let your robot buy. Let me look at this signal. You know, I am part of many communities. This is one of my communities. So they are saying, buy uni. Okay. Buy uni at $10. Take profit is 11.7. Let me first look at it here and see if you could make some money. I'm just part of many communities. But these guys they trade coins with a long-term mindset. But that is very far. But coins are rising. Maybe it has broken a certain resistance. It looks like here. Back to you just needed to go back to what we taught yesterday and see. I just want to see what they think. I have nothing much. Me, I'm not moved by signals. Uni USDT. It's open. I need my phone is off. I hope I've done enough for today. I will Yes, Sui. I talked about Sui. I believe Sui could do well. I believe Solana can do well. BNB can do well. Ethereum can do well. Okay. Go in your spot market. Futures, it's deadly. Yes, you can set those coins now, but make sure you are using either KDJ or you are using RSI or you are using MACD. Okay, so that whenever there will be that opportunity, uh, you can make some money. Spot is better. Futures is not easy, but I'll talk about futures tomorrow. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, stop here. Don't trade meme coins in cycle. Like the word says, meme, things can go berserk. You need to trade utility tokens. If you are on memes, it's better with the one shot. Pepe, Bonk, they are very good coins, but things can change. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. When I say things can change. I hope you understand when I say things can change. But we shall look at that tomorrow. But those ones, I believe Ethereum can give you some good money. Don't take too much, take 1% repeatedly, and make some money. Tomorrow, God willing, I will have a new strategy for futures in that cycle, also, and see what we could do with less risk, but enjoy the cycle of the market. Thank you so much. Wish you a good day. And I still remind you, we try our luck and write royal Q so that they can revise the compensation plan. And even if they don't revise it, just know me, I know where to touch. Me, I know where to touch. People usually joke with me. Me, I know where to touch to make the money. But it is never about me all the time. God has blessed me so much. And I remember 4 years ago, I was very broke. So I'm not always driven so much by money. Me, I'm driven by helping other people earn more money. Because when they make more money, I automatically make the money. Money is just, I call it a secondary added thing to my life. It is not something I chase. I never chase the money. Because when I do the right things for a long period of time, money is just a bonus. Since I developed this mindset, I have never lacked money. So people usually, I've seen people write to me, you are worried about money. My friend, I'm never worried about money. When I started, I was not making anything. Even when I entered the bear market, I was making $10 a day, 20, 30, and I was still around because I know in the long term I'll make the money. People are writing to me about money. Money is never the big issue. God has blessed me so much. God has blessed me so much. The money I have, I can't even finish it. I need help in spot trading with KDJ and RSI. I think you joined late. Go to the YouTube channel. The video has been recorded. I think you have joined late. Yeah. I think you joined late. The YouTube channel is called Crypto Ambassadors. Let me see if I can get the video here, but it will take me some time. Okay, YouTube channel. Yeah, YouTube channel. Let me see if I could get the video here. And I copy the link. Let me copy the link. There you go. That's the link of the video of today's training. Mr. Kabanda, why today you are so humble? Why? Sometimes I am tough, eh? Sometimes I'm tough. Okay. Right, so the link is there. So you can go and watch, listen, and see. All right, guys, have a good day. The next will be question and answer session. I will be speaking to some of my leaders to see if they will be in to conduct that class. The people of Ginger, we are conducting a recognition rally in the eastern part of Uganda that will happen on the 10th. On the 10th, we are handling a recognition rally for the eastern part of Uganda. People of Mbale, Ginger, Mbale, Ginger, and all that side of the eastern part of Uganda. We see on the 10th of August. Tomorrow the flyer will be out. We shall be finishing the booking of the venue and the site today, and we see you on the 10th of August. My brothers and sisters in Ghana, I'll be personally available in Accra City on the 27th of September. On the 27th of September, I'll be in Accra City in Ghana, and we shall be doing a lot. We shall be doing a lot, leaders training, business presentation, all right? So the people of that side, we are coming in your area. Very soon, we hope to have different tours in the following areas in Uganda. We plan to have a tour in the western part of Uganda, that is in Mbarara. We also plan to have a tour to my brothers and sisters, one of the biggest and very loyal team in Nakuru. My brothers and sisters in Kisumu, in Nakuru, and in Nairobi, God willing, I believe we should be able to be there in your area. And last but not least, my brothers and sisters in Zanzibar. Yes, we have a plan to be in your area. I know some of you have been in touch with me. And although it's not my team, but I believe I need to visit the hardworking team of Tanzania. Yes, there is a very good hardworking team of Tanzania. So after a visit to Ginger and Ghana, then I believe we shall be able to give you where we shall be to help more people make more money. Just know we are just gonna have a better approach in this bull run season to make sure that we maximize all the money that is available in the crypto market space. Just know, ladies and gentlemen, the following is going to happen just to close. Today, I expect the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that they finish the 3 laws. And these 3 laws, number one, they're going to bring what we call a crypto regulatory ecosystem, making sure that cryptocurrencies are highly regulated. This will allow institutions to dive into the market like never before. This is going to be a sparkling, amazing move that would boost the crypto market space. Yesterday, on the 400 numbers, 217 said yes and 212 said no, which means the yeses won in the yesterday's. I don't know, US something parliament or Senate, something like that. But then that put aside, ladies and gentlemen, I also expect if all goes well, Donald Trump would fire the current Federal Reserve chair because he's refusing to lower interest rates. And once interest rates are lowered, we are going to see the rise of the market with cryptocurrencies, meme tokens in particular. Pay close attention to meme tokens because they could be a game changing. The high risk takers. I have a meme token I'm thinking about, but I'm not sure about statistics. Give me today and tomorrow. How many of you remember the Trump meme token? How many of you remember the Trump coin? How many of you remember? I think I shared a few and I told you it will rise. It made me some good money. I'm looking at another meme token, but I'm not sure. That's why I'm still silent. I'm not sure. Give me today and tomorrow. I look at that. It is said to also be related to Trump. Yeah, it is said that it is related to Trump. But you know, man, I have burnt my fingers so much in search. But I'll look at it and we see. Give me today and tomorrow. I'll be making my final say about it, and then we see, because it's available on the pump fund. I think pump fund could allow us access it via the phantom wallet. All right, so that's said and done. Have a good day. Let's go make money. No, I will not say it until I'm sure. Okay, until I'm sure. I want you to risk your money. I just need to get a few things clear on my side. Then I can say it. I haven't invested in it. Don't get scared. But it looks like you could lose your money. That's why I'm waiting. So I wish you all the best. Have a good day. So today I'm making some inquiries. Okay, still looking for your video on Phantom Wallet. Just go to the Play Store, download the Phantom Wallet, open up an account. Simple. All right, guys. To you, have a good day. Nice trading day. Love you so much. Bye bye. Don't forget to write to Royal Q. They need to make up their mind. Don't forget to write to Royal Q. They need to make up their mind. Don't forget to write to Royal Q. They need to make up their mind. Yes, yes. They need to make up their mind. Eh, They need to make up their mind. Eh, But even if they don't, even if they don't, eh, people will realize that we can make a lot of money, even if they don't. But I want to make sure that many people make money, because me, it's never about me. It's never about me. So make sure you write Royal. You have a good day. See you on the next call. New today it is question and answer session. Where do you write? You write on their email. Yes, you can transfer your coins to the Phantom wallet. Yeah. Okay, you can write to their email. Okay. So guys, have a good day. Hope I put this to an end. Thank you. Over 300 participants. Good business. See you tomorrow, 7:30. It's a Saturday. I'll be here. Okay, it's a Saturday. I'll be here. 7:30. I'll be here. All right. Bye bye. Bye bye.